Look, y'all. Saitama, in my opinion, right, and I'm comparing it kind of to like the Sheeb situation. I know people are going to be like, well, you can't really compare it to Sheeb. Saitama is getting to the point where you can actually compare them to Sheeb's situation, because what did I tell you before about Sheeb's situation? What Sheeb did, okay, was Sheeb set the bar high for the meme coins. They set that bar high for the meme coins. Okay, look at all of the catalysts that they had come out. All right, look at everything they have come out already. Look at everything they have lined up coming down the pipe. Okay, Sheeb has set the bar high, and this is why they got. This is why Sheeb got listed on a lot of the big exchanges, because they were the first to do what they're doing, despite Doge already coming out. Now, Doge been out for a very long time, but the thing is, Doge started off kind of like as a joke coin. Okay, it really had no utility behind it for a long period of time. Okay, but imagine where Doge could have been at if they had utility starting back almost 8 years ago. I mean, they probably would have been a top five crypto coin. They would have been top five. But just like Sheeb has come along, okay, and leapfrog Doge, okay, and that was an easy task right there. But just like Sheeb has come along and set the bar high with all of these, with all of the catalysts they have, okay, I believe Saitama is going to do the same thing in their space. And look, Sheeb had set the bar high for meme coins, and they had set the bar high for the conventional space of crypto. Okay, for the conventional space of crypto. Listen to me here. So what Saitama is going to do, Saitama is going to set the bar high for the unconventional space. Why? Because they're doing unconventional things. Okay, now Sheeb has already done their thing on the conventional side, and Saitama is like, yo, Sheeb, go ahead, you can have that over there. We're going to try to switch things up here on the unconventional side. And believe it or not, okay, believe it or not, despite what the critics say, despite what the futters say, Saitama has already set the bar high. Can you all guess what they have set the bar high in doing? Saitama has set the bar high because Saitama is the first project out, okay, to advance in the crypto space without a marketing wallet. They've already set the bar high. So now that's basically like saying, I dare somebody else come out and try to do the same thing. I dare you, or any project coming out, or anybody out there that's thinking of developing a project, I dare you come out and try to do what Saitama has done. That's a challenge in itself right there. Not many projects are going to do that. Why? Because a lot of these projects are stuck on, they are completely stuck on copy and paste jobs. Who's ever doing something that they can copy a contract or anything like that, okay, they're going to do it just to get in their feet into the crypto space. And when they get their feet into the crypto space and that project launches, okay, a lot of them are going to talk that talk. They're going to talk that game to you. And they're more than likely going to sit on their hands more than anything. They'll do some things here and there. They will do some things here and there, but they're going to sit on their hands more than anything. How do I know this? I know this because developers are doing it now. Okay, developers are doing it now. They're sitting on their hands. So, that's the big trend right there. And what Saitama is saying is, I dare you come into the space and try to do what we did. So the bar is already set high, and they're going to continue to set the bar high for the unconventional space of crypto. Okay, they have the centralized exchange, they have the decentralized exchange. Okay, and they're already not projects doing that. They're not even projects thinking of doing anything like that. They're not projects out there thinking of buying exchanges already made, current turnkey exchanges, and rebranding them. There are not a lot of projects out there doing that. Nobody feels like doing that, but Saitama is doing that. All right, why is Saitama doing that? Because they were able to, expand their creation. They were able to expand what they were able to do without having a marketing wallet. Why? Because they were able to obtain more revenue without a marketing wallet, because they did not have a lot of crazy tokenomics to dish that revenue out to. Okay? So I dare a project come into the crypto space and try to do that. The bar is already set high, and that's just the beginning. Okay? Saitama has way more to go. All right, like I said, the centralized exchange, the decentralized exchange, and like I said, y'all, with that centralized exchange, okay, we're already going to have a community of buyers on that exchange. Okay, the entity that is selling, say, giving that or selling that exchange to the Saitama team, it's already turnkey. We've already got millions of buyers on that exchange. Okay, and it's just going to be good. And then, like I said, you have the FANG, the NFT space, the metaverse, all of that, their own blockchain that they want come out. Imagine when all of this stuff gets up and running. Okay, and the thing that amazes me is you can have so many critics out here, right? You can have so many critics out here, criticizing what Saitama is doing, and you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, we have freedom of speech, but I do got to point out some things that don't make sense. Okay, you can talk what you want to talk, but I do have to point out things when they don't make sense. Okay, and what I want to point out is that, I want to go back to when I was talking about the developers sitting on their hands. You have a lot of developers talking that talk sitting on their hands, but Saitama is shaking and moving. Okay, they're making moves. All right, they're making moves. They in Dubai and all of that stuff, man, it's crazy. And you still got a lot of critics out here, bashing them. Okay, while they're covering projects that's not doing half of what Saitama is doing. All right? They're covering projects that's not doing half of what Saitama is doing. It's crazy. And they refuse, okay, to cover projects like Saitama that is doing triple of what a lot of these projects are doing. Like I said, you can do what you want, but I'm just pointing it out. Okay, I gotta point it out. You can make those all day, those kind of videos all day, whatever bring you views, okay, and things like that. But it's crazy. Saitama is going to set the bar high. They're going to be one of the next projects out there that set the bar high. They're going to be next to Sheeb. Okay, Sheeb has already locked down the conventional space of crypto. Okay, and Saitama is going to lock down the unconventional space. And the thing is, with that being said, Saitama is going to be the only one in their space for a long time until somebody else comes along. Okay, and even so, when somebody comes along and try to build that blueprint, because look, the thing is this right here: when Saitama is done getting on their feet, they're going to have a blueprint, right? They're going to have a blueprint. Okay, and then you're going to have a lot of other projects and developers trying to come behind Saitama and create the same way they did, but they're not going to be able to succeed. They're not going to be able to succeed. Okay? They're going to be able to build a blueprint similar, but they're not going to be able to succeed. Why? Because Saitama is always going to be a step ahead of the game. Once you build the blueprint, you can't fall behind on the blueprint that you created. Once you build a blueprint, you're going to automatically know how to stay ahead of the game. You can go nowhere but up. I doubt that Saitama creates an unconventional blueprint and they have another project come along and outdo them. I mean, that just would not make sense to me. Do y'all see the big picture of this? Nobody can outdo them unless Saitama severely falls off. I just want y'all to see the big picture. All right, so I wanted to make this video, all right? And like I said, Saitama is going to set the bar high, okay? So the crypto world might as well get prepared for it, all right? Delays and no delays. You're not going to be able to escape the inevitable right here for Saitama, all right? So I want to make this video, and remember, okay, every now will be history tomorrow, okay? And you either have patience in this crypto investing space or you lose in the end, and you do not want to lose in the end. Howdy.